guests. We're in Studio B, Brian, Chrissy, and Jim from the Fly Morning Rush on FLY92.3. It's our trick-or-treat meet and greet presented by Mohawk Honda. Congratulations on the success, not only for your amazing run at American Idol, but your song is a smash. The new CD is coming out November 11th. The new David Archuleta. What's it going to be called, by the way? What's the CD called?
It'll be self-titled.
Okay.
Yep, David Archuleta.
What can we expect?
Well, you know, there's a bunch of different kinds of songs on the CD. I think there's something for everyone. You know, there are the slower songs, and then there's like the more radio-friendly songs, and then there's just the more out there songs. So I think at least I don't think it'll be boring to listen to.
You actually co-wrote a couple of songs on the album, didn't you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And with Kara Giagardi, who's the new American Idol judge.
I co-wrote with her, but she co-wrote one of the songs on the album.
And she sang backup for you too.
Yeah, she did, which was really cool. She's really fun, and she just kind of has that like edgy, spunk side to her.
So you think that's what she's going to bring to American Idol?
I don't know. You know, I'm not really sure. She's so talented. She knows so much about music, and like every single aspect of it. You know, whether it's writing or you know, going through the whole process of singing or writing.
So outside of Simon, there'll be somebody on the show that knows a thing or two about music?
Probably. I think she might give Simon a run for his money when it comes to knowing.
Do you think that you would have won if she was one of the judges?
No, I don't know. I don't.
David, they loved you on that show.
Yeah,
From the moment that you started, at least my thought was that you were just going to run away with it. Were you surprised that you didn't win?
No, I was surprised that I was still there.
Yeah.
To be honest,
You were never in the bottom 3 though.
I know, that's so weird because there are weeks where just like I'm going home. Oh, well, it's fine, you know. It's like, wow.
We didn't see that at all.
Oh, well, I don't know. You just never know what could happen with that show because sometimes, you know, you never know when you can meet because sometimes it's the best person, sometimes just someone who no one was really expecting, sometimes it's the person who deserves to, but you never know.
And Jennifer Hudson been 7th on her season.
Yeah, that totally shocked me because that was one of my favorite performances of all time on American Idol.
On American Idol, we noticed each week they would talk to you and you would be like, wow, thanks. I'm really, you know, thankful and for this experience, which I'm sure you were. But after like week 6, weren't you like, yeah, I'm good. I'm so thankful.
No.
Like, did that ever come across? Because you are amazing, and I know it's hard for you to hear that because you are so humble. But wasn't there one week where you're like, I nailed it? But all you know what I'm saying? No.
No, there was never a week where I was like, I nailed it. Just because you know you can always improve. There's always something you could have done better. But you know, I was always happy. I was just, you know, happy to be there and happy when they liked it, or you know, happy when I was given something to focus on. Just, you know, I think there's always something good.
This is just who you are, right? Seriously,
I
like you get David Archuleta on stage, off stage, in the mall, in the car. This is you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. A lot of my friends wonder if I like changed because of all this, and it's like, well, not really. I'm just doing something I love to do. Just
great.
a lot more.
Do you ever get mad?
What
was the last thing that really pissed you off? You didn't get any pizza last night?
No, I was fine with that. I was fine.
What was the last thing that made you mad?
That.
Wow! I want to live your life like that.
I don't know if there's anything like that.
Gotcha.
But
that's okay. That's all right. No worries.
Usually, I don't know. I don't really focus on the negative.
That's great.
I try not to. I don't know.
Last year on the show, I mean, everybody loved the performance you did of Imagine. Is there any performance that stood out for you that was really, really great for you?
This last season or like?
Or this past season that you're on, yeah. When you were it was you were singing, we're talking about you.
Well, you know, there's, I don't know.
All the songs were good, I mean, Imagine
I liked
What do you guys think? Imagine? Was that
Yeah, I really liked Imagine and just what it was able to do. And, you know, that's, I guess, what kind of, that's the song that really showed, I think, why, it was the best example of what I loved about music and what I loved about singing. And that it was cool that people were able to see that, and that I was able to share that with them.
Father, Jeff Archuleta is here. How are you, sir? Nice to meet you. How would you describe your father?
My dad, I don't know. It's my dad. I like, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, the perception is, and I don't know, I'm not on the set of American Idol, but,
Yeah.
but you know what the perception was. It became a story.
Yeah.
The perception was that he was at times overbearing, at times confrontational. I don't know if any of those things are true, but those are the stories that we heard. It's a fair question. Is that perception true? Do you want to refute some of that?
Well, the way I see my dad, he's pretty laid back. Like, he's, I guess I got some characteristics from him. Just, you know, you get characteristics from both of your parents.
Sure.
And when you grow up, and that's what kind of, you know, makes you the way you are. And, you know, he's one of the people who raised me.
Did you not like what people were saying about him?
No,
Did that bother
not
you?
really. That was actually really annoying.
Yeah.
It was just like, because you're focusing on the competition the whole time. And then it's like, you randomly, you know, people ask you about the competition, how's it going, and then they randomly start bringing up this thing that it's like, out of the blue, it's like, what?
Do you think
It's like, where'd they get that from, you know?
do you think American Idol played it up just to have a storyline?
You know, I don't know. I know that the
Possibility?
press, I'm sure the press, you know, wanted something to talk about
Right.
just because
Yeah, there
I
really
think
wasn't
everyone
any.
got along so well. And they needed something to talk about. Like, they tried to, like, make scandalous photos of other contestants that weren't really scandalous, and I think people realized that's like, what the heck, it's just a picture. You know?
Right.
So they're looking for something else. And it's like, you know, since we were in our little bubble, they couldn't, it's not like we could really show what was going on or back up what we were saying. So, you know, it was like, I guess, a good target, and people seemed to enjoy that topic to gossip about.
Sure.
So it was just like, you know, and it near the end of the competition, when it was like getting intense, that's all they wanted to talk about. And it's like, are you serious, people? It's like, you know, he does his little work on his computer since he's like, well, he does this and stuff, and I go and school him and do whatever I need to do, go to the photo shoot, whatever. I just, you know, when you're a minor, you have to have a guardian there.
Sure.
I don't think people realize that. They're like, oh, your dad's always there. It's like,
He has
yeah,
to be.
against the law. But, you know, he's been great. He's
Good.
Good.
I mean,
How about a nice
he's
round of
really
applause
like-
for Jeff
Yeah.
Archuleta? Finish runner-up. Are you able to sign pretty much wherever you want to sign with whatever management team that you want? How did that work for you? Did you, because ultimately Jeff is your manager, right? You manage David?
It's actually with,
Co-manage.
Co-manage?
We decided- Yeah, we realized where our limitations were, and we
Yep.
thought it would be a really good idea to try to find a great company that just knew
So
everything about the business.
what Jeff Archuleta, what David's father is saying off mic is that they found a management team to co-manage with. Is
Yeah,
there any separation though? Like, are you able to just hang around with Dad, or does it always feel like work for you?
Yeah.
there's time to hang out. I mean, there's, you know, he's the one who's with me the most. He understands what's going on more than anyone else does. And that's why I think it's important to, you know, a lot of parents actually, like, manage their kids, like the Jonas Brothers, and then Justin Timberlake, and Usher and stuff. There's a lot of people, and I think it's really important to have someone there who's always on your side. Because, you know, when everyone else is like, how can we make money off this person?
You have somebody you can
drop
trust.
them when
Yeah.
we've worn them out. With family,
Who knows you better?
they want what's best for you. And, you know, they're not going to drop you when they've like...
My dad would.
Like a Madonna.
Right, Sharon, my sister's here. When I stopped being good at baseball, he gave up. Once he realized I wasn't going to play third base for the Yankees, he's like, you know who you are.
Oh.
Thank you very